This is something that I recommend doing like early when you set up camp. Don't wait till like you're about to go to bed or whatever, because then it usually ends up turning into a whole ordeal. So it can take anywhere between like 1 and like 100 throws to get the ropes over.
Okay.
So mark back in the woods when you're setting up camp. Find a spot. You can throw these ropes over and get them set. Loop the tail rope through that doesn't have a pulley. And then just like tie it to a stick or something on the ground so it doesn't want, because they'll want to just like come apart.
Go everywhere, yeah.
So a couple of tips on throwing the ropes over. You're going to grab this pulley and you're going to be like, wow, this feels like a nice thing to throw. There's a nice weight and size to it. Don't throw the pulley, because if you throw the pulley and it happens to get stuck in the process and like you lose the rope or you have to cut it or something, now you don't have a pulley. So throw the other end, so attach something to that. What I recommend using is the little stake bag for your tent.
Oh, yeah.
So usually, I think you guys are bringing your own tent.
Yep, we have a hammock.
Hammocks.
Oh,
yeah.
you do? Okay.
Which has stakes,
Well,
yeah.
if you have, a little like one of those little nylon bags, fill that up with a little piece of gravel, and then tie it to the end of the rope, and then throw that over. The nice thing about having lots of little pieces of gravel in a sack like that is if it gets stuck, you can wiggle it and the pieces of gravel will like slide against each other and you can actually wiggle it free, versus throwing like a big rock or a big stick or something that like once it gets lodged, you're not going to get it loose. So there's like a pro tip, because you never know what's going to happen out there. So do that for both of the ropes, get them set, and then at the end of the night when you're ready to go to bed, just come on over, tie whatever food pack you have set up, and then hoist. So hoisting it will depend. Your food pack is likely not going to be super heavy because you're not going out for a long time, but to the extent that you can't pull it up if there's a lot of friction, the other person can grab the pack and give it a shove, and then if you still can't get it very high because you have a lot of friction, the other person can use a paddle and shove it up even further.
Okay.
But you want to get it as high as you really can. I mean, if you can get those ropes parallel to the ground, that's what you really want to do. So you hoist it up and then wrap it around the tree. And you don't really need to know any sophisticated knots. It's more about friction. So wrap it around a bunch of times, and then just a simple little half hitch or whatever will be fine. Voila.
Food pack.
Get my mask in there.
All right, Martha. We got our boat. We got our packs.
We are ready. We're just waiting to get in.
We're just waiting our turn to get over here. It's, because of Corona, you can't.
Because of the COVID.
Because of the COVID.
The COVID.
Because of COVID time, you have to wait your turn, which is okay. That's just,
These are childhood lessons.
This is showing patience. There they go.
Even though deep down inside.
All right, we're gonna go. We're gonna load this guy in and get on out of here. Hello, Martha.
Hello.
You're inside your cocoon.
I am. And now I'm going.
Turning into a butterfly. And there's Martha's setup. Her Eno.
And now it's Jay's turn.
right, we've set up. There's
We are cooking. Oh, we're making coffee.
we think we're making coffee.
Yeah, we think we're making coffee.
Turns out we don't know what we're doing.
Hey,
We are going to
this
try.
is a learning experience. We're figuring it out as we go.
And this is going to be dinner. Today we are having Camp Chow's wild rice casserole with pork sausage.
Yum.
Kind of excited for that. Along with our coffee, if I'm using that thing correctly.
We will see.
I'm kind of terrified of it, so
Yeah, it doesn't sound all that
makes them wonder if
appealing.
we're like not. There's flames under there.
It's hot.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what that's doing. It's not boiling yet. I think it's got to boil in order for that to make coffee. Yeah, so this is it. We're all set up. Eating food. Trying to
chilling.
eat food. Yeah. Day 2, we've been canoeing around Sawbill, and now we're relaxing in the sun. And it's really windy today, so it was really hard to paddle. And now we're both very tired. This is really hurting, right? Like trying to lift my arm up, like, oh God.
Use your muscle.
I'm gonna go take a nap because dang, am I tired. Okay. Jeez. Still the same campsite. Food. Stuff. Pretty trees. Martha's cocoon.
Cocoon. And your pod.
And my pod.